Let's start seated. There's a new feature on Zoom I'm going to have to try out later. And as always, you can sit in a cross-legged position, or if it's more comfortable to sit in hero's pose, you're welcome to take hero's pose with the knees in front, sitting on the heels. Maybe you sit on a block or some blankets rolled up under your hips. Whatever feels most comfortable for you today. Maybe try both. Figure out what feels better. If you are taking a cross-legged position, just notice what leg is in front. You might change that up later. And right away, bring the thumbs to the sternum. Press the palms together. And let the elbows press away from the body towards the knees. Notice the shoulder girdle changing a little bit there. Let the spine grow long, reaching through the crown. Gaze down over the nose, or let the eyes close. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. 2 more like that. Last time. Bring the thumbs between the eyebrows and just press the thumbs into the forehead. Again, sending the elbows away from you, pressing the shoulders down away from the ears. And then again, repress those thumbs into the forehead. Take a deep inhale and exhale. 2 more. Release the palms. Let them come to the lap. We'll take 3 more controlled breaths. Let's take the square breath. So we'll count to 4 on an inhale, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and then hold out for 4, 3 times. So take a natural inhale, exhale, and we'll begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 1, 2, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 times on your own. Hold, exhale, hold, inhale. Keep the spine long. When you finish, release the breath. Maybe tap into your Ujjayi breath. Deep inhales and exhales, in and out through the nose. The eyes are closed, let them blink open gently. And on an inhale, sweep the arms out into a T, palms in front. Press the spine through the chest, maybe lift the chin slightly. Deep inhale here. Exhale, cross the arms in front of the chest, right under left, and hold on to the elbows. Deep inhale here. As you exhale, bring the back of the hands together, maybe taking that double bind for eagle arms. Lift the shoulders, elbows up towards the shoulders, and press the hands away from the face. On an inhale, lift the elbows up towards the ceiling a little or a lot. As you exhale, pull the elbows down towards the low ribs, the navel. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curl in. Maybe get the chin involved. One more time. Inhale, look up, maybe chin up. Exhale, Elbows down, chin down. On an inhale, come back to neutral. Stretch the arms wide and open. Maybe lift the chin, reaching the chest forward. Cross the other way. Hold onto the elbows. Maybe bring the backs of the palms together. Maybe double bind. Again, lift the elbows up towards shoulder height. Press the hands away. As you inhale, reach the elbows up. Exhale, curl in. 2 more times. Maybe let the chin follow. On an inhale, come back to neutral. Reach the arms wide. Again, press the spine through the chest. And exhale, lower the hands. On an inhale, sweep both arms up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, left hand down, right arm to the side. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, take the other side. Moving with the breath, inhaling back to center, reaching. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the right. This time, inhale, reach up, and exhale, twist to the left. Right hand towards the left knee. Inhale as you roll that left shoulder back, maybe looking over the left shoulder. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, take the other side. Again, leaning that right shoulder back now. Relax the left shoulder, looking over towards the right. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up. And exhale, forward fold, a little or a lot. Reach the arms forward. Keep sending the hips down towards the heels. Deep inhale, breathing into the backs of the lungs. Deep exhale. When you're ready, come to a child's pose. Different versions of child's pose, as always. You can bring the knees wide or keep them hips distant. Reach the arms forward and let the forehead rest on something. If it doesn't reach the floor, maybe you stack fists or stack hands. Again, press the elbows away from the body. And let the forehead rest. Maybe bring all of your attention into the forehead. Let the head grow heavy. Take some deep breaths here. Reach the arms forward if they're not already. On a deep inhale, shift forward to puppy dog pose. Hips will come over the knees like tabletop, and then reach the arms forward like child's pose or down dog. Maybe you stay here looking towards the hands. Maybe you lower the forehead down to the earth or to a block. Press into the tops of the feet to take a little bit of the weight out of the knees and draw the navel in to protect the low back. Again, can you press the elbows away from the shoulders? Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Bring the hands closer to the head and then press up to a tabletop. Hands right under shoulders, knees right under hips. Vidyalasana, cat-cow. Inhale, arch through the spine, look forward. Exhale, chin to chest, curl through the spine. Up to 5 rounds. Maybe you want to circle the hips a few times or lift a leg. You're welcome to take whatever feels good. Lengthen out the breath. On your next inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Tuck the right toes and send the right leg long. Maybe you shift forwards and back, stretching out the back of the right leg, bottom of the right foot. Keep looking about a foot in front of the hands to keep the cervical spine long. Maybe you stay here, maybe you come to stillness. Maybe you lift that right leg up to hip height. Try not to dump in the low back. Can you draw the navel in to support there? Kick the left foot out to the side. And then maybe roll that right hip on top of the left hip, keeping the right foot flexed. Maybe you lift the right arm to the hip or reaching up. Keep that right leg at hip height, flexing through the foot, pressing it behind you like you're pressing it into a wall. Maybe look up towards the right hand. Deep inhale through the nose. As you exhale, bring the hand down, bring the knee down. One round of cat-cow just to neutralize the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Come back to center. Tuck the left toe, send the left leg long. Shift forwards and back here. Again, looking a little bit further forward than you normally do. Maybe you keep moving. Maybe you come to stillness, draw the navel in, and inhale, lift that left leg up to hip height, flex through the foot, press through the heel. Maybe you stay here. Maybe the right foot comes outside of the mat and start to stack the hips, stack the shoulders, maybe lift that left arm. Again, keep pressing that left heel behind you like you're stepping the foot into a wall. Maybe look up towards the left hand. Press down through the right hand to reach up through the left hand. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower the left hand, lower the left knee. Maybe one more Bidhalasana, cat-cow. And we'll take that again. So tuck the right toes, send the right leg long, lift the right leg, send the left foot out to the side and start to stack. Again, taking side plank here. Option to stay for a few breaths, reaching the spine through the chest. Maybe you bend the right knee and try to reach back with the right foot to hold on to the heel. The ankle. If you have that, press the ankle into the hand and open up through the spine. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Slowly release the leg, release the arm, and lower down. Other side. Tuck the left toe, send it long. Lift the leg, pressing down through your foundation. Start to open the right foot and stack the hips, stack the shoulders, press through the heel. Maybe you stay, maybe you bend the left knee and try to reach for the left ankle with the left hand. If you have it, press that foot into the hand as you open the chest forward. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Without slingshotting, reach the arm, reach the leg long, and exhale, lower the hand, lower the knee. Take one more puppy dog pose. Reach the arms forward. You're welcome to take child's pose if that feels better. And when you're ready, start to shift into our first downward facing dog. Press the hands down. Spread the fingers wide as you lift the hips up and back. Feel free to pedal out the feet, bending one knee and then the other. Maybe you lift one leg, bend the knee and open up a hip. Whatever you do on one side, take on the other. Notice the differences between the sides. And when you're ready, find some stillness. Take a full deep breath in down dog. Let the head and neck go. Let the jaw release. And again, press the elbows away from the shoulders, turning on the shoulders a little bit more. On your next inhale, shift forwards to plank and hold. Deep inhale here, look forwards towards the horizon. As you exhale, shift forward and lower all the way down onto the floor, elbows in. Few rounds of baby cobra, hands under shoulders, strong legs. On an inhale, lift the upper chest up off the earth. Exhale, lower down. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Press the thighs down, press the tops of the feet down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time, maybe you hold this one. Can you press down through the pinky side of the foot? That might mean that you have to roll the inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Strong legs here. Maybe lift the hands just a centimeter up off the earth. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower everything down. Bring the left ear to the mat. Relax here. Full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Bring the other ear to the mat. Full breath in. Full breath out. When you're ready, press yourself up to a tabletop and then walk the feet towards the hands. Find a forward fold. Feet right under the hips. Spread the toes, wide base. Press down through the feet. Lift the inner and outer arches of the feet and let the upper body waterfall out of the hips. Release the arms, let them hang. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Take a long inhale and roll up to stand, one vertebra at a time. We'll go through 3 rounds of sun salutations. For the first one, let's just take a half sun salutation. So find Tadasana, mountain pose, press down strongly through the feet, lift through the crown, and open the palms. Take a full deep breath here. Exhale completely. On an inhale, reach the arms up, take up space, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bend the knees and forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift, hands come to shins, crown towards the horizon, shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold, crown towards floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up and open, take your time. Exhale back to Tadasana. Let's add on. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Inhale, weight tips into the feet, the tops of the feet. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step the right foot back, step the left foot back. Plank, you can lower onto the knees. Inhale here, looking forward. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale to a baby cobra, strong legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Or puppy dog, or child's pose. Your choice. Come back to your breath. Notice that internal dialogue when it comes up, what it says. Let your next exhale be deep and complete. On an inhale, look between the hands, bend the knees, prepare. Exhale, step up to the top, forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Roll up to stand, sweep the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. One more time like that, one breath per movement. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hinge and fold. Weight tips forward, inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hand, left foot back, right foot back. When you're ready, lower down. Inhale into a back bend. Maybe you're ready for upward facing dog, otherwise just take cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. Notice how you feel. Press firmly into the palms. Reach the elbows away from the shoulders. And bring the feet a little bit closer together. Not touching, but closer. On an inhale, lift the right leg up to hip height. Press through the heel, reach back. As you exhale, pull the knee towards the nose, shift the shoulders over the wrists. Inhale back to three-legged dog, reaching the leg back. Exhale again to the nose. Inhale, reach the heel. This time, exhale, pull the knee to the nose, and once you get as far as you can, lower the foot down towards the floor. Lower the back knee. Square the hips, look towards the horizon, and press down through the feet. As you inhale, lift up into low crescent. Maybe thumbs to sternum. Maybe arms reach. Draw the navel in and pull the right hip back, then lower into the right knee. Deep inhale, maybe you look up between the hands, test your balance. Exhale, hands frame the front foot, take a twist. Inhale, sweep the right arm open. Hold for the exhale, lean that right shoulder back, maybe look up towards the right hand, press down through the feet. One more inhale here. Exhale, lower the hand. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then lower the back heel, finding heel to arch alignment in the feet, setting up for warrior two. I know it's early, look forward towards the horizon. As you inhale, press into the feet and sweep the arms up and open, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. As you bend, press into the heel. Inhale, straighten, press into the toe. Exhale, bend, heel. Inhale, straighten, toe. Last time. The next time you exhale, hold. Lift that right hip up just a pinch, and then lower down into that bend. Open the shoulders to face the long edge of the mat. Gaze over the right fingertips. Deep inhale, reach the arms up in line with the ears. Exhale, bring the arms back to a T. Inhale, reach the arms up. This time, exhale, hands frame the front foot. Spin up off of the back heel, lower the back knee again. And then walk the right foot to the outside edge of the mat and bring the hands inside. Untuck the back toes if they're not already. Find lizard pose. Either stay here, pressing the hips forward rather than down. Open through the chest. You can always play with lowering the elbows onto blocks. A lot of different variations here. If you want, you can take the toes out to about 2 o'clock. And then open the right knee. So you come onto the outside edge of the right foot. Lean the right shoulder open. You can stay here. You can also play with the king variation of this pose, which just means we bend the back knee and maybe reach for the back foot. that might be insane for you today. That's okay. Keep the right foot flexed if it's lifted up. Deep inhale, right shoulder back. Deep exhale, start to unwind and come back to that lizard pose. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, deep inhale. As you exhale, shoot the right foot back. Optional vinyasa, you can lower down and lift, or just meet me in downward facing dog. No rush. Press into the inner hand especially, and bring the feet a little bit closer together. Find your neutral position, pressing the feet away from each other. On an inhale, lift that left leg up to hip height, press through the heel, three-legged dog. On an exhale, knee to nose, shift the shoulders forward. Inhale, back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, shift forward as far as you can, and then lower the foot. Back knee comes down, left hip back, right hip forward. Press into the top of the right foot to protect the knee a little bit more. Then look forward and inhale, lift up. Anjaneyasana, low crescent. Spin the hips towards neutral. Bend into that left knee. Thumbs can be at the sternum. Maybe in line with the ears. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Reach the elbows forward and up. Deep inhale, maybe look up. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Left hand will reach up on an inhale, take a twist. Hold here, lean that left shoulder back as you pull the left hip back in space. Maybe look up towards that left hand if it feels okay in the neck. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, bring the hand down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and lower the back heel, finding heel to arch alignment. Setting up for warrior two, look forward on an inhale, sweep the arms up to a T. Bend into that left knee. As you inhale, straighten, press into the toe. Exhale, bend, press into the heel. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more time, moving with your breath, moving slowly. Hold on the exhale, pull the left hip underneath you, but lift it up slightly and then bend into that left knee. Open through the collarbones, through the shoulders. As you inhale, reach the palms up overhead. Exhale back to a T. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Spin up off of the back heel, lower the knee, untuck the toes, and bring the hands inside the left foot, walking the left foot out towards the side, lizard pose. Maybe you stay here, pressing the hips forward and reaching the spine out of the chest. Maybe you find a different variation. You're welcome to open the toes to a 45-degree angle. Maybe come onto the edge of the left foot, opening up the hip, leaning the left shoulder back. Maybe you take the king variation where you bend the back knee and reach for the foot. Super duper quad stretch. Oh my God. Let that right shoulder relax, spreading through the collarbones. Take another deep inhale here. Wherever you are, start to release and come back to lizard. Tuck the right toes, lift the back knee. On an exhale, shoot the left leg back, optional vinyasa. Find downward facing dog. Okay. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. When you're ready, we're gonna come to Dolphin. If you haven't come to Dolphin for a while, or if you tend to hate this pose like me, bring the knees down first. Otherwise, you can just lower the elbows down, but I'll suggest bringing the knees down and then lowering onto the elbows. Option one is to have the elbows and the hands in the same plane, about shoulder width apart. So I like to hold onto the elbows, and that's where I'll plant them on the earth. And then I'll bring the hands into an 11 position here. This might be enough. You can press the hips back and find like a puppy dog version of this pose. Or maybe you tuck the toes and lift the hips up to Dolphin. If this is like way too tight in your shoulders and your elbows really need to come out to the side, rather than having this 11 shape in the hands, bring the palms together, clasp the palms, and you can have a little bit more opening in the shoulders this way. So the elbows still stay about shoulder distance. Draw the navel in, press the hips back, Dolphin pose. Reaching the hips towards the back corner of the room. Pressing the full forearm into the floor. Sending the heart towards the thighs. Deep inhale. As you exhale, lower the knees. Take a child's pose. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Bring the hands back towards the knees and lean forwards so you can tuck the toes a little bit more. And then we're going to come to a forward fold at the back of the mat. So you can use your hands to plant the feet and then lift the hips. Feet come under the hips. Let the head and neck hang. Maybe take Padangusthasana variation, bringing the peace fingers around the big toes. Tuck the thumbs in. You can bend the knees as much as you need to get here. And then lift the hips up towards the ceiling. If you're pulling on the hands, draw the elbows in so that the collarbones can spread a little bit more. Shoulder blades press into the back. Let the head and neck go and shift the weight into the balls of the feet as you press the heels down and lift the hips. One more full deep breath. Let your next exhale be deep and complete. Release the hands, bring the hands to the hips. On an inhale, roll up to stand Tadasana. Okay, one more thing. I had so many plans for today, but that's okay. We'll do them later. Okay, option one is to keep the hands on the hips and pull the elbows back as far as you can to spread through the collarbones. We tend to shove the low ribs forward when we do that. So try to keep the low ribs drawing in so that the rib cage is perfectly perched over the hips. That's a lot of work. Okay, that's option one. Option two is to bring the hands down the back on the low back, fingers pointing down. Same thing with the elbows, drawing the elbows back and keeping the low ribs tucked in. Last option is to flip the fingertips so that they face up towards the shoulders. Same action in the elbows here. Draw the navel in, draw the low ribs in, and press down through the feet. We're gonna try mini back bends here. So inhale, lift the sternum up towards the ceiling. That's the first step of the back bend. Start to press the hips forward, keep the navel drawn in. Maybe lift the sternum a little bit more. So it's this balance between pressing the hips forward, but keeping the weight in the feet totally square. Then lifting the sternum up a little bit more towards the ceiling. Keep the elbows drawn back and stop whenever you feel like it's too much. The breath will be the first cue. Deep inhale. As you exhale, slowly come back up to stand. Release the arms, maybe shake out the wrists a few times. And start to lower down onto the floor. You're welcome to take a final vinyasa if you like. I'm just gonna come sit. Lower onto your back. Pull the knees into the chest. Rock side to side, massage out the low back, mid back. Maybe let the neck roll side to side with it. And then either come to a wall and take legs up the wall, or we can do this without a wall. Bend the knees a lot, but reach the feet up towards the ceiling. They may not reach all the way up, that's fine. You can hold onto the backs of the legs, not gripping too hard. And keep pressing the heels up. Maybe the legs come to straight. You want to find more of a relaxed position, so the feet don't have to be super flexed. Let the head and neck relax. Let the shoulders sink into the mat. The hips sink into the mat. You might find that this is easier with the legs at hips distance. It may be easier with the knees together and the feet together. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Lower the feet to the floor, knees up towards the ceiling. And then maybe let the knees splay out to the sides, Supta Baddha Konasana, bound ankle pose. Soles of the feet come together. Maybe you tuck the shoulder blades underneath you a little bit more. Any tightness in the low back, come out of the pose, help the knees in with the hands, and take the opposite version. Bring the feet wide and the knees together. Wherever you are, use the hands to help the knees and come back to a neutral stance here. Tuck the low back down towards the floor. Lengthening out the low back, tuck the shoulders. And then keep the right heel rooted down as you press the heel away from you, straightening the right leg. If that feels okay, same thing with the left leg. Press the heel away, straightening the knee, and start to set up for Shavasana. Take as much time as you need to get there. And take any version that feels good today. Make any adjustments that would feel 10% more comfortable. Maybe sigh out your next breath. Let your bones grow heavy. Release any control over the breath, over the mind, let it wander. Notice where it goes. Gradually, big stretch, arms overhead, or roll onto one side, using your upper arm as a pillow, maybe both. Take your time, the eyes closed. Eventually find your way back to a comfortable seat. Let the spine grow tall. Notice how you feel without judgment, without any sort of lens. Thank yourself for showing up, your body for working for you. Gratitude for the practice, its lineage, and all the benefits it brings. Deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. So much for coming.